Hello and welcome back to another GA4 training session. This is Andrew from Data Space Digital, and today I'm going to show you how to remove yourself and your team from your GA reports. If you're looking at your data, you might be saying to yourself, these numbers seem very skewed, they might be off. You might wonder, am I getting counted in the number of users, events, views, everything that GA4 is recording? Unless you've already set up rules to block yourself and your team, chances are you are getting counted in your reports. And today I'm going to show you how we can fix that. So to start, I'll just show you what it looks like with myself on my own website, Data Space Digital. We recently relaunched our new version of the site. And if I go over to our GA4 property, which we were just looking at, I'm going to check the real-time report to see if my traffic is getting picked up here. And if I refresh this, I should show, we have some of this has not loaded, but we do see that there is one person that is live on the website. And what I'll do too is I'll go and refresh this on my website so that our real-time report is working as expected. You might have to give that a refresh. But importantly, we are showing up here and we want to make sure that others from my team and myself are not going to get shown up in this report. So to do that, all we have to do is start by going into the admin section using the gear icon in the bottom left. And yeah, we can see more data starting to come up about me, but we're going to turn that off in a second. So if I go under admin, this is going to be found under data streams, and then click the data stream for your website. If your website does have multiple data streams, you will need to set this up for each one. And I do recommend having one data stream per website. And you can see that in my GA4 training video that I'll link down in the description. Now to open this up, we're going to go clicking on the name, and then we're going to scroll down into the Google tag and then configure tag settings. Now after we open up that, we're going to scroll down till we see show more. And then from here, we're going to click on define internal traffic. Now, if you have rules already, you will see them here. But if you're like me and your account is new, we need to set these up from the beginning. So you'll just click on the create button. And importantly, since we can have multiple rules, and I do recommend covering your employee offices, personal houses, or company offices. This way you can differentiate them. So today I'm at my co-working office, so I'm going to type that in here so that way for later I can know what this is. And then to get my IP address, there are multiple ways we can do this. You can open up a new tab and click search for it. What is my IP? Or Google makes this very easy for us. Just click on this button here and you'll be taken into a new tab automatically. And then we'll use this top website, whatismyipaddress.com. And then we'll click on this value here. And we can copy this over. And then we're going to paste that into our into the line here. And notice it does default to an address range. But if our IP is just a static number, which is very common for homes, just do IP address equals, and then we're going to click on create. All right, so now that this is set up, there's a second step here. We're going to need to then configure our rules within the admin section. So if you go back to our admin pane, we're going to then go under data filters. And importantly, this internal traffic filter is set to testing by default in GA4, but to actually block ourselves, we're going to change this to be active, and then we're going to click on save. So again, this is a very important thing. Google wants us to know that we will be blocking ourselves from reports going forward, which in my perspective, I do not want to show up to see how many blog posts, how many visits my blog post got, and I don't want to be included there. So for my case, this is very useful. And the other important thing about these filters, they're not retroactive. They only work going forward. So for new accounts, I do recommend setting them up right away. And that's one of my 5 things I do whenever I create a new GA4 account. Awesome. So now officially our internal traffic filter is up. All right, to finally test this out, I'm going to open up an incognito tab to make sure that our new filters are working. And I'm going to open up my website. So if I refresh this, again, I want to try to mimic like I'm a user. Maybe I'll click to my about page. That should be enough traffic for GA4 to know if we've been filtered out. So now I'll return back to GA4. And importantly, we still can see my activity from the last couple of minutes as we were setting this up. But you'll notice that the activity for my most recent hits with my incognito tab are no longer getting counted. So this kind of shows us that we're working and that that we have been blocked from our reports. So now that should give me confidence that as I look at my latest blog posts, the views, the sessions, the number of events that I'm able to see, those are in fact from real customers and are not from myself or my team. Uh, Again, this should be a pretty straightforward thing for every company to set up. And if you're not doing that today in GA4, you could be missing out on some better data. And here at Dataspace, we try to make your data as clean as possible. And if you have any questions about this or about how you can get better data, leave a comment or reach out to us on our website. Thanks and have a nice day.